Hi everyone, I'm Faisal. I'm an account executive at Unity Insurance Services, and today I wanted to speak to you about getting the right insurance. So as you all know, headquarters provides some core covers, but there are various other insurance policies that you may need to consider at a group level. And today I'd like to go through this with you. Getting the right insurance cover. Who is Unity? Unity is owned by the Scout Association, and our main purpose is to help all our members and groups obtain adequate insurance cover. We've been around for about 80 years, and Unity are the official insurance broker for the Scouts. What does Unity do for Scouting? So we provide a range of various products and services, including bespoke policies for the Scouts. We source and manage the insurance requirements for headquarters. Unity are also a not-for-profit organisation, so over the last 3 years we have returned over £1 million a year back into Scouting. Why do Scout groups need insurance? So insurance is a way of transferring risk. So for example, if your group hut were to catch fire, the insurers would be responsible for reinstating the building to as it was immediately prior to the damage. Some insurance is required by law, such as motor insurance and employer's liability, and in any case, adequate insurance is a POR requirement. Insurance cover provided by the Scout Association. There are 3 core covers arranged by headquarters. Public liability provides cover for claims of negligence where someone suffers an injury or their personal property is damaged. Trustee indemnity is mainly to cover the leaders for claims for a wrongful act. So for example, if the group management decide to refurbish their Scout hut and pay a deposit to a dishonest builder, they may find a civil claim is brought against them for failing to conduct adequate checks on the builder. This policy will cover investigation costs, defence costs, and if needs be, awards of damages. Personal accident cover for members is a cash benefits policy designed to provide a little financial help should you be injured whilst going to, taking part in, and returning home from a Scout event. We often find that groups who insure via other providers may find that they are paying for public liability and trustees indemnity cover without realising they're already covered under the Scout Association's main policies. So now we'll look at the additional covers that your group may need. If your Scout group owns a building, you need to arrange adequate buildings insurance based on the rebuild value rather than the market value. It is also worth considering whether you would lose any rental income should your building be unusable. You may need to seek alternative premises, which will incur additional costs. In this case, you could look to include business interruption cover. If you own equipment or contents, please make sure that you insure it for the cost of replacement and not its second-hand value. This will avoid underinsurance. The way in which insurance is arranged has changed in recent years, and there is more emphasis on the policyholder making sure that records are kept up to date. This means that you will have to review your inventory on a regular basis. From time to time, you may need to arrange cover for hired or borrowed equipment. If you do, please get in touch. As previously mentioned, if your group owns any vehicles, motor insurance is a legal requirement if you drive on public roads. We have access to bespoke markets and can arrange cover for an array of vehicles from minibuses, quad bikes and ride-on lawnmowers. If you are planning any trips, then it is a good idea to take out group travel insurance. The policy provides a range of benefits as you would expect. However, group travel insurance works differently to personal travel insurance. For example, we had a scenario whereby a group went abroad thinking that they had adequate cover under their personal travel insurance. A young person became ill, which meant that 2 leaders had to stay behind at hospital while the rest of the group came home. The leaders incurred additional expenses, especially with regards to accommodation and food. When they tried to claim under their travel insurance, their claim was declined, as the reason they incurred the expenses in the first place was because they chose to stay behind with a person who isn't their immediate family member. Their claim would have been paid in full if they had group travel policy. Event cancellation insurance. So this policy provides cover for the loss of expenses resulting from the cancellation or abandonment of your event. The cancellation or abandonment must be beyond your control, such as severe weather. Examples of expenses that can be covered include venue hire, hire of equipment, expenses for publicity and advertising. Additional personal accident cover. As we know, TSA provide cover for members of the association. However, there is an option to increase the levels of cover. This top-up policy is known as a personal injury plan. We can even arrange personal accident cover for your non-member helpers and supporters. This is a popular policy to provide some reassurance and to help you boost volunteer numbers. Other insurance you may need. So if you provide any advice for a fee, you should consider professional indemnity insurance. Please speak to us if you have any queries. Again, as previously mentioned, if you employ staff, employer's liability cover is a legal requirement. So thank you very much for listening. I really hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or if you'd like to take a policy out with us, please call us on 0345 040 7703. Thank you.